going home. Trying to make sure you can hear me. I hope you can. These headphones work like that. I never get on the bus. I was thinking of a story time, and I didn't want to go home and do it because I just adjusted to doing shit like in real time. Like it doesn't have to look perfect. This is what it is. This is on my mind. So story time. People don't know how to walk in New York. It's really irritating. Like that's another story time. I'm not even gonna let it distract me from what originally I wanted to say. I like check my email. I work with like a non-for-profit lawyer, so I do this intake. So they could connect me with one. It might be like somebody pursuing a degree or something. Somebody that knows the information that I need. And then they ask you your age. So I put it in. And that's when I realized how old I am. I've never celebrated my birthday. Never. I don't even know if I buy my own self a piece of cake. And that stops here. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to acknowledge myself. But I say that to say I spent the greater part of my day on my grad school shit, right? The major goal, I hate when people stand in one place. With me applying for grad is for me to get in. But this is what's been happening each year. So I'm always like working. I can't see. Like I'm swimming in responsibilities and doing so much for myself that I don't even work in artistic pursuits. Maybe once a year I'll be in a project. But for the most part it's like I'm trying to survive. So I often forget when the applications even the fuck are. Even this year, I forgot when the Juilliard application was due because I only memorized one. And the one that I memorized was due. Usually they're due on the same dates. Like they filming the news. It's not going to turn in time. Yeah. That's why I'm like. Usually they're due around the same time for the same type of programs. But this wasn't. So I missed that audition. So I had the school that I wanted anyway that I'm auditioning to. The way that conservatory programs go, or at least the programs that I'm interested in, you have to be accepted with a class of people that I presume that you're going to grow with. This is what I presume. I'm not 1,000,000% sure. So I'm auditioning on Friday for the potential admission for fall. Mind you, COVID happened, so a lot of shit happened with those schools, not really knowing what was going on, but for the gist of it, I'm applying in January for admission in August. So, because I don't know many people who are proficient artists or committed artists, it's not like I'm in a community and like, oh yeah, I applied and da da da. I'm doing this all on me. When I share the information with somebody I love, they ask me questions that make sense that I don't really care about. Like my cousin, like, well, where you gonna live? And da da da. I have to get through this part first, and I want to live my life like that, like focusing on one thing at a time. I don't want to have the answers for everything because to me, that is survivalism. I'm going to live here. I'm going to do all this. I'm not actually living. I'm not being present, and I'm not working with my gift. But I say all that to say, me realizing how old I was, it just made me feel so good for myself because I go into a lot of environments, especially out of survivalism when I'm working, where I feel like people are trying to force my head down or force me to be insecure or ignore that I'm qualified for shit. And it's like, that's no longer the game that can be played here. So at the same time, I was shocked, like, what? I didn't know how old I was, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, this is the best time for you to be wanting, at least for me, I feel good for me as far as the things I want and how I'm living my life. You know, people say they don't have regrets. I do. I wish I would have met myself sooner and committed to myself sooner, but that's life. So nonetheless, I'm on my way home. I still want to work on my auditions because as I was reading over the email just now, they want you to do 2 contrasting monologues, but they also won't ask you for a third and a fourth, maybe a fifth. And even after that, they want to do a movement exercise with you. And then after that, do a dance. Like they want to see you move and keep up with a routine, I guess. So I'm going to go home, record these again. I recorded them on SoundCloud, but I hate that you can't replay on SoundCloud. Like, at least I can. I don't have premium SoundCloud. So I got to put them in GarageBand so I can add them to my Apple Music and listen to them all night, hanging the monologue up like I need to see it. And I feel really, really good for myself. And even when I was doing research at the library, they're like advertising. I get an email advertising these new plays. So I'm just reading, like, how did this person get their play commissioned at this theater, a conservatory program? My skill set belongs in college. Not like I can't do it any other way, but all roads point to me. I don't mind school. I'm not intimidated by it. I really want to be in a space where I can be dedicated to my work and learn more. So I plan on having fun. I just bought my tickets, and I bought them out of whack because Amtrak could lose their mind sometimes with the pricing. So I bought an early ticket up. So I'm going to stop somewhere and eat, chill, listen to my monologues before I go to the audition. On my way back, it's later in the afternoon. But this has been what my schedule has been for the entirety of January. So this week, I have auditions with new jobs. I'm volunteering at A-Lee, so I'll have a different schedule. And I'm no longer in the survivalism space. Like, I really know that this is it. This is my skill set. With or without whatever resource, I gotta do the work in the world. So next week, we'll be developing my web series because I want to have it done by the end of this quarter. I walked to a new train stop today, and my throat is hella scratchy. So after I get down here, to put this away, and because I'm adapting to this new methodology of just putting shit up, I'm putting this up today. Take me or leave. That's it. So, meaning I had a brain freeze. It's going to take me so much longer to compile things all throughout the week, make a video. But this is it. This is what's going on. Grad school audition this week. My train is coming. You probably can hear me or not. My train should be behind us. You can't hear me because I can't hear myself. But I'm going home and I'm uploading this tonight because I want to, and I want my channel to grow so I can find like-minded people, find people who practice dance, find people who have joined a dance company. I want to know what that's about. I think my life is about to show me what it's about as far as being a dancer and joining a company. But love to find the girlies that do that. Love to find all the artists that are working artists just to see how does life. How does life? But this is how my life is lifing after my abrupt awareness of how old I am. I definitely overpacked today. So tomorrow, I'm not bringing out my laptop. I'm bringing no electronics tomorrow. I'm only going to bring um, maybe my iPad, and I might not bring that either. But I got home. I'm getting home in good timing because I got a book transferred to the library, and I have to go and get it. So let me edit this and upload it now. All right.